Hi YouTube, and welcome to my first tech video from a very hot and humid Tokyo. So let's get down to it. Today we're going to review and unbox the RHA 750s. So without further ado, here it is in all its glory. So let's get into it. After opening the front flap, you're greeted with this beautiful headphones with all these tips. And talking of tips, you get a huge variety of them. I mean, you get 6 pairs of single ear tips, 2 pairs of double flange ear tips, and 2 pairs of memory foam tips, which is very nice to see. One thing I have to say is the memory foam tips don't really mold to your ears like some of the other third-party ear tips do. But I think it's good enough considering you all get them in the same package. Anyway, with this variety, I'm sure you can find the one that fits you. I like the steel tip holder. It's quite a nice touch. It gives the whole unboxing experience a premium feel. In the box you also get a carrying case, some instruction manual with a 3-year warranty, and a small clip that you can attach your earphones to your shirt if you wanted to. One thing I don't like about the box is the plastic cutouts that keeps the earphones in. They tend to be slightly sharp, which leads to deep cut marks on the cable. So if you're a perfectionist like me, it just makes the presentation look a bit sloppy. It's nothing major, just some superficial impressions. And now to the really fun part, the earphones themselves. They are made to last. I mean, these guys are tough. They're made of machined stainless steel, pretty much everywhere possible. The housing, the Y-split and the plug. The cable is pretty thick too. I mean, you can use them as a washing line. I don't advise it though. I do feel the cable is a tad bit long for me, measuring at 1.35 meters. It kinda comes in the way when you're walking along, but it's not really a big deal to be honest. What I do love is this spring device at the bottom of the jack which prevents the cable from breaking. This is definitely a big plus for me. The ear hooks are pretty tough too. They have extra plastic on each end to make it more secure. The build quality is amazing, the best I've seen in a long time. The only thing that comes close to them in terms of build quality, I feel, is the June DN2000. And as for the design, well, just look at it. These are the sexiest and sleekest earphones I've seen in a long time. And considering these earphones came out a few years ago, they still look great. However, the best design feature of the MA750s has to be the fit and the isolation. I was worried when I first took them out, they felt a bit heavy. But to my surprise, they fit in the ear easily, despite having an over-ear design as well. They fit in very comfortably, which is great for long listening. I had these things in my ears for 4 or 5 hours straight, and I didn't feel any discomfort at all. And top it all off, they have great isolation, one of the best in its class. So far so good then, but what about the most important question? Do they actually sound good? And the short answer is, oh yes. Very rarely do you see an earphone with impressive design and fit that actually matches the sound. The sound signature is very comfortable, from lows to highs without showing too much emphasis on any particular frequencies. I do feel the mid-range tends to be slightly flat, but overall, the low end and the highs put the MA750s back on track. The low end is deep, with a very good rumble quality, but yet sound very natural, not like Beats by Dre, which are like bass cannons attacking your ears constantly. These sound more refined and sophisticated, but they can rise to the occasion when needed. Think of them like James Bond of bass. The highs are equally good. They bring out the details in your music. They do tend to be slightly on the flat side, but the transition from mids to highs is smooth. They support a big and very spacious soundstage, which is definitely a big plus. Just to summarize everything, these earphones are brilliant. They're comfortable, they have great isolation, and they look sexy as hell. You can't go wrong with that. Add all of that with amazing sound quality, I think this is the one. So if you want to up your music game and you want great value for money, I highly recommend these. So that's it folks, if you enjoyed this video, please comment, like and subscribe. Thanks, Johnny!